I almost feel sorry for putting you people through the cancerous stupidity I'm about to respond to, but then I figure fuck it, if I have to suffer, so do you. It's a mutual relationship. And speaking of relationships, here we have yet another person who is a social justice warrior who does not understand how the fuck sexual preference works. What is it with these people? Why is it never the sane ones that come up with this shit? That said, you'd probably have to be fucking borderline insane to make the arguments these people make to start with, so without further ado, here the fuck we go, people.
Would you date someone who's trans? Would you date someone who's black? Would you date someone who's fat? Would you date someone who's disabled? Now, honestly, I don't know what your answer is to those questions, but I've met a surprising number of people who would say no to all, or at least some of them.
That was Justin. Justin is an idiot. You can't really expect a hell of a lot better from one of Milo Stewart's best buddies, but fuck it, whatever. Anyway, those were some very, very fucking loaded questions. And generally, they're made redundant by the fact that nobody is entitled to sexual intercourse with anybody else. People's genitals are an exclusive thing which they are fucking entitled to allow the usage of to whom they do and do not feel like fucking allowing to. So therefore, regardless of your answers to any of those questions, they're fucking redundant to start with.
The argument is that it's just a preference and that you can't control who you're attracted to.
It's not, says the guy that follows the Lacey Train school of thought, that biological sex is a social construct.
I think most of the time that this is brought up, it's in regards to race.
Citation needed.
I'll link to a couple really good videos in the description about racial dating preferences, but in this video, I want to talk about our other biases. Let's start with trans people. Would you date a trans person, honestly? Think about it for a second.
I don't need to, and the answer is no, because, again, we are not talking about fucking dating preferences, we are talking about sexual preferences. There is a difference, you fucking muppet.
Okay, got your answer? Well, if you said no, I'm sorry, but that's pretty discriminatory.
No, but then that's my fucking prerogative to not do so. As I said earlier, people are not entitled to fucking sex just because they think they should be. We are not fucking talking employment, we are not fucking talking generally person-to-person friendship here. We are talking sexual orientation. The video title is in regards to sexual preferences. I mean, if we're just talking strictly platonic frenzies date, then yes, I would date a trans person, but if we are talking, you know, go out for a coffee, then go back home for some hot coffee, no. No, I wouldn't. And yet again, that is my fucking prerogative to deny access to this large towel rack of a fucking thing to anyone whom I see fit.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're a horrible person who hates trans people.
No, you've made plenty of those elsewhere, this just doesn't happen to be one of them.
There's probably a time in my life when I said I wouldn't date a trans person, but since then I've thought critically about it and changed my mind.
Fucking good on you, that's your right to do that, much as it's my right to not fucking change my mind and still say no. But what fucking I'd like to point out about this section is Justin Thunder fucking Liger over here reckons that he's a trans non-binary, there's that contradictory fucking term again, queer lesbian, redundant, therefore this means that you only date and or fuck women. So isn't that technically discrimination, Justin? Shouldn't you in theory fuck anything that moves? You know, fucking male or female? Because what you're saying is we're not allowed to have our fucking preferences, while you're saying you are allowed your fucking preferences. I think I just fucking undid his entire argument with that one statement, but let's continue.
I could sit here and show you photos of conventionally attractive trans people. There are definitely trans people who you would never know are trans unless they told you, because they pass for cis.
And you look just like what you are. A dude with long hair wearing makeup with a massive fucking Adam's apple that looks like the fucking Millennium Eye right in the middle of your throat. I'm kind of afraid that if I roast you too fucking harshly, you're gonna send me to the fucking Shadow Realm and challenge me to a duel with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
might convince some of you, but I think arguing that you would only like a trans person if you didn't know they were trans is a poor argument. I think you could be attracted to any trans person, whether they pass or not.
Yeah, nah, that shit doesn't fucking work for me. To me, that's just fucking deceitful. That said, to be honest, if you're going on a fucking date with someone, it's hardly something that's gonna come up straight off the bat, is it? You're hardly gonna fucking introduce yourself. Like, I'm hardly gonna wander up to someone at a fucking bar and go, yo, my name's Damo, so riddle me this. Born male, born female, am I? No. But admittedly, fucking... realistically, let's put it this way. I mean, fucking saying I'm attracted to women is fucking easy enough, okay? You could argue cisnormativity. But the fact is, it's fucking a majority of the population. So, realistically, if you want to split hairs, then fucking saying I like women is fucking easier than saying I'm fucking sexually interested in someone that is fucking born a woman, identifies with a woman, has tits and a vagina, fucking, and isn't a dude. Either way, it's generally not something that fucking comes up at first. Either way, I'm not fucking interested in anyone with a penis. That might sound harsh, but it's true.
I think the main concern that people have in regards to dating a trans person is that they won't have the genitals that they expect. Because we associate penises with men and vaginas with women, some people think they could never date a trans man with a vagina or a trans woman with a penis. But I think that people are more than their genitals.
Very cute there with the obnoxious sarcastic annotation, but you're fucking missing your own point here. You're talking fucking sexual preferences and not fucking emotional attraction, dumb shit. You are talking about that sexual chemistry that you get with people where they fucking look at each other and just think, I want to fucking rip your clothes off and pound you so fucking hard you can't stand properly for a week. You essentially have out-argued your fucking self, Justin. You are talking about emotional fucking attraction rather than sexual fucking magnetism.
I think that you could feel attraction to someone without knowing what's between their legs. And if you were to say that you're only attracted to people with vaginas or people with penises, it really feels like you're reducing people just to their genitals.
And you can feel that all you fucking want. You'd be wrong, but you can feel that all you want.
You're kind of objectifying them, but you're thinking of them more as genitals than objects. So I guess you're kind of genitalifying them? Anyway.
That was stupid and not even remotely clever and just concluded a fucking segment in which you just proved how stupid you really fucking are, dude. Seriously, you're how old? In your fucking mid-20s at least, and you don't grasp this shit? Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, my point is, we have implicit biases that we were raised with or that we developed over time, and they can be hard to get rid of. And I think this can be especially prominent within the queer community. Gay men often pride themselves on being disgusted by vaginas.
Yeah, but then that's fucking pretty much the gay man version of the straight man fucking version of, have I mentioned I like fucking clunge lately? It's pretty much fucking ingrained in certain aspects of most cultures, I'd fucking imagine. Again, it's a sexual thing. Actually, it's more of a fucking alpha male thing, I'm guessing. And I would say that is the gay community version of that.
The same goes for lesbian women with penises. It's difficult because some queer people have built their sexual identities on these repulsions, but I don't...
So now then, Justin, you said before, back to this point, that you are a queer lesbian, i.e. that being queer and being a lesbian are two different things. I'm legitimately fucking curious as to what the actual difference is. Because in your profile, your little fucking channel profile, you talk about these things as if they're two separate things. Whereas in this little segment, you are using queer and gay and lesbian interchangeably as if they're the same thing. So which is which?
I don't think they're innate at all. If you met someone who was extremely attractive, had a great personality, but didn't have the genitals that you wanted, you might be surprised to find that it isn't a deal breaker.
Yes, it is, because there are no dicks going anywhere on my fucking body except for this one fucking protruding out of my fucking waist. You don't seem to fucking get it, Justin, do you? People are allowed to say no to sex from whomever the fuck they wish. If someone has a penis, I am not going to engage in any form of activity with their penis because I do not like dick. Comprende, amigo?
Someone who is trans and gay, sometimes people ask me with a very accusatory tone if I would date a girl with a penis. Because they're
You're not fucking trans and gay, you idiot. You're a fucking man dating a woman. You are not fucking trans, you are not transitioning into shit. This is the same fucking thing that pisses me off about your little fucking buddy Milo. You're a fucking trans trender, homie. And if anyone doesn't believe me, feel free to go have a look through this fuckstick stupid videos. It's painfully fucking apparent that he is taking the fucking piss. This is what annoys me. I am a queer transgender and therefore I date women. Okay, let's see if I can get this straight, alright, fuckwit? You are trans, i.e. you would be transitioning from male to female, except you're non-binary, which means you are neither male nor female. You are not attempting to transition at all you have done is grown your fucking hair out and started wearing a little bit of fucking lip makeup and a tiny bit of eyeliner, and calling yourself a woman. Meanwhile, you have that fucking prominent ass about to poke my fucking eye out, Adam's apple. You have a fucking deep voice, albeit with a slight feminine hilt to it. Nothing about you says woman, yet you say you're a woman, you're fucking dating a woman, and you say you're a lesbian. Yeah, to me that says straight fucking male who is looking for fucking attention. Accuse me of being a shitlord if you want, I really don't give a fuck. That's what it seems like to me. As you can fucking tell, long hair does not mean fucking female. Seriously. I know what you're thinking, shut the fuck up, smart ass.
There's a stereotype that trans lesbians are just predatory cis men creeping on cis women. But the thing is, I absolutely could be attracted to a woman with a penis. I could be attracted to any woman, cis or trans. If I find you attractive, I don't care what you have down there.
So then you're fucking saying that you are not fucking a lesbian. You are saying that you are fucking bisexual, or if you want to use the more popular fucking definition of the term, pansexual, which implies that you're attracted to everyone. Well, excuse me, you're attracted to anyone, no matter what the fuck they're packing down there. So, in other words, Justin, you are fucking contradicting yourself once again.
We know that sexual orientations are more innate than learned. They're more nature and less nurture. Gay conversion therapy has been proven not to work. But
no fucking shit, you stupid motherfucker. That's because your sexuality is fucking biological. People do not choose to be fucking gay. Nobody wakes up first thing in the morning one day and thinks, you know what I haven't sucked enough of lately? Dick. You know what, vaginas are icky, I think I'm just gonna stick to fucking men. You know, I am completely fucking cool with the fucking bigotry I am going to go through. I want to make life as hard for my fucking self as possible. I'm gonna be a fucking gay guy from now on, fucking bonza. No shit, gay conversion therapy doesn't work. It's a bunch of stupid shit made up by a bunch of dumb Bible-thumping motherfuckers who don't know shit about fucking anything, who seem to think that fucking being a religious belief makes it fucking infallible. Idiot.
you can unlearn your own prejudices. It just takes time and conscious effort. And the way
Unlearning is not a thing, and once again, sexual preferences are just that. Preferences. I ain't gonna change if I don't want it. You dig?
way that we talk about potentially dating trans people has a lot in common with the way we discuss other preferences. Saying that you're not attracted to fat people isn't innate. It's informed by a society that tells you that being thin is ideal.
You say this as if we're all a bunch of stupid pre-programmed fucking automatons who are unable to make our own fucking life decisions. This is what I don't understand. Clearly, by the fucking time you reach a certain age, you are able to come to your own conclusions on certain fucking topics and scenarios, dumb shit. The fucking thing about, oh, I don't like fat people because fucking society tells me not to, is a load of fucking bullshit. The thing is, dickface, I am slightly fucking overweight. I'm not happy with my fucking weight. I'm making attempts to do shit about it, but it's fucking hard when I'm dealing with depression and being busy with study and whatnot. I'm getting there. My weight fucking fluctuates. I'm getting there and I'm trying to make fucking improvements, okay? If people don't fucking like me and don't find me physically attractive because of the fact I'm slightly fucking overweight, so be it. I'm not gonna throw my toys and start telling them, you're a discriminatory cunt who's only subscribing to society's biases. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, fuck, whatever, cool as. Shit happens, and move fucking along.
Everything in the media you consume is bombarding you with messages that skinny is beautiful and fat is ugly. And even the
Incorrect. Very fucking incorrect. In today's PC culture, you can't make fun of fucking fatties because you're a big bad evil sumbitch if you do. We are getting fucking hit left, right and centre with this fucking Lada's lovely message. And you need to look no fucking further than people like Tess the Mess Holiday to fucking see that shit. But as it stands, skinny, beautiful, fat, ugly, fuck no. I'm better looking than you are, motherfucker, and I'm a lard ass. I got bigger tits than half the fucking chicks watching this video. Fuck you.
nicest of people absorb these messages to some degree. But again, if you find someone attractive and really enjoy spending time with them, there's no reason why their weight should be a factor. Especially—
And there we go again, mixing up fucking sexual attraction to romantic attraction, jerky. The two are not the fucking same thing, and it bears fucking repeating. It sounds to me as well that fucking you are now mixing fucking sexually attracted with fucking spending time and kicking around with someone fucking platonically. I'll be friends with anyone no matter fucking who they are, what they fucking look like, what fucking size they are, provided they're cool with me. You're cool to me, I'll be cool back. You're a dick to me, I don't want no fucking bar of you, savvy?
since we know that the relationship between weight and health is extremely complex, and you really can't make any moral judgments on a person based on their weight.
Moral judgments which have no bearing on whether I'm gonna fuck someone or not. I can think you're a lovely moral person and still not want to put my dick in you.
Lastly, let's talk about disabled people.
I've already spoken about fucking Milo and the lack of patience I have for the little dick. Oh, we're not talking about fucking Milo Stewart? We're talking about actually disabled people? Oh, my bad.
Disabilities come in a very wide range, from being deaf to being in a wheelchair to only having one arm, and I think it's pretty ridiculous to say that you couldn't be attracted to any person who has any of those disabilities.
I think this video in general is pretty fucking ridiculous given the amount of times you've missed the point, the amount of times you've missed your own fucking point, the amount of times you've contradicted your own point, the fact that this video fucking is meant to be about sexual preferences and you're griefing people on their fucking romantic preferences. You are griefing people on their platonic preferences. You are wagging the fucking finger at people morally when you're meant to be talking about sexual fucking preferences. And not so fucking much. Yet again, fucking, what's your name? Fucking Justin? Justice? Just Ass? Whatever. Fucking, some people fucking aren't attracted to fucking disabled people. It's fucking a fact. Fuckstick. While it might not necessarily be fucking nice, some people aren't attracted to disabled people. Now, I'm not saying that fucking I'm taking up for these fucking people, but I'm just saying that some people look at fucking dating disabled people as a burden they do not wish to bear. Again, it might not be nice, but it's their fucking prerogative, as I keep saying. The further I go into this fucking video, the more it seems like the fucking Justin Dennis equivalent to the fucking nice guy argument.
Disabilities can happen to anyone. Someone you're extremely attracted to today could become disabled tomorrow, and that shouldn't make your attraction to them disappear. So,
holy fuck, we're 3.5 minutes into this video and finally a point I actually wholeheartedly fucking agree with. Your attraction to someone should not fucking dissipate just because they lose the ability to use a certain part of their body. Like, if someone's in a fucking wheelchair and you haul ass, that's a fucking dick move. That's actually part of the reason why I think Vladimir Konstantinov's wife is a total fucking bitch. Because, from what I understand, she fucking left Vladdy for one of his friends, and that shit's not fucking cool. Could be wrong. If anyone can correct me on that one, sweet as, and if that's not true, I apologize to Mrs. Konstantinov, but from what I've fucking heard, apparently she up and hauled ass, and that doesn't amuse me none.
if it does, it might not be because of them, but rather because you have some preconceived ideas about disabled people that are just inaccurate and harmful. Unsurprisingly, this is another case of the media telling you that a certain group isn't attractive.
Of course, we have to follow something I fucking agree with up with something fucking stupid and baseless. Where has anyone ever fucking said in the media, in mainstream media, that disabled people are fucking unattractive? As a matter of fact, the superlative beautiful and the superlative courageous is often put the way of anybody with a disability within the media doing extraordinary things. That is something the media tells us quite often. I'm not saying that's the wrong message to send. I am saying that fucking Justin is outright wrong with this fucking point because the media does not tell us at all that a disability makes anyone less desirable or attractive.
Disabled people are rarely romantic leads. Their stories in movies and TV shows are often tragic, but that doesn't reflect the reality that disabled people can be happy and have dating lives and be attractive. Now,
that's fucking dumb because in that case you can replace the word disabled with fucking many other fucking words. When do you ever see anyone like me in fucking romantic films as romantic leads, motherfucker? You don't. You fucking never do, you fucking never will. Nearly every romantic movie in any fucking nearly any romantic lead in any romantic movie, is generally a fucking handsome god amongst men sent to sweep the fucking target of his desires off her fucking feet. You are basically just fucking complaining about something that happens to everybody, Justin. Not just disabled people. Movies, Hollywood, whatever, is fucking unfair. Have you ever watched Home and Away, motherfucker? Probably not, but the Australian soap Home and Away. I've often lamented that Summer Bay has got to be the most fucking attractive place on the earth, because unless you're a bit fucking older, have you ever seen any ugly people living in Summer Bay? Fuck no. I have never seen a town inhabited by so many supermodel caliber looking motherfuckers that it's not funny. Fiction is very really fucking accurate. That's why it's fiction!
if you're not attracted to someone, you're not attracted to them. I'm not going to tell you that you have to be attracted to this fat person or that trans person or that disabled person. But
motherfucker, are you kidding me? That has literally been the fucking entire point of this video. The literal entire fucking point of this meandering, intellectually dishonest, lying, brain-dead, idiotic, moronic, point-missing fucking waste of time of a fucking video has been your ugly fucking Lacey Green had sex with an even bigger fucking uglier horse looking fucking self running your fucking trap about how people are assholes for not fucking dating outside of their fucking preferences, when what you're meant to be talking about is people fucking outside of their preferences. Either way, your entire fucking video has been your shrill ass fucking scolding people for not being fucking sexually attracted to fucking everybody. You lying, stupid cunt.
the more you work at unlearning your own prejudices, the more you'll be able to see people from these groups as people rather than tired stereotypes. Unlearning our own biases doesn't happen overnight, and I don't have a step-by-step instruction guide for you. But I
do see them as people, you fucking imbecile. Not seeing someone as someone I want to fuck and not seeing someone as a person are two completely different things, you fucking mook.
if you can accept that these prejudices exist in all of us, even you can identify them when they come up and work to change how you think about them. It will
Step 1, stop saying unlearning. Step 2, you shouldn't make videos full stop because you're a fucking idiot. Step 3, thank fucking God that you haven't made a step-by-step guide on how to unlearn our biases. And once again, you have just fucking missed your own point. You are fucking somehow claiming that the way we see people sexually is indicative of how we see them in our fucking day-to-day lives as people. You fucking at one point said something about how we are just seeing people as genitals, and now you're fucking saying somehow, you dumb cunt, that fucking we are not seeing them fucking as people full fucking stop. You're fucking stupid, dude, seriously.
most most likely be a long, slow process, but I think it's worth it. Because these dating preferences are ultimately harmful to people who don't fit into your box of what a conventionally attractive person looks like.
Oh, okay. That explains it. This is your fucking version of Milo's video that got her ass fucking downvoted straight to hell. That's reflected in your rating for this video, you ugly, stupid motherfucker.
It makes people feel isolated, alone, and unwanted to hear that they're universally unattractive to people. I don't think—
Oh, no. It's not me wanting them to fit into my box. I want to put it in their box. That's how this whole, sex thing works. Also, again, crude joke aside, you just admitted that fucking you're talking about dating preferences, not sexual preferences. You can date without sex. Yeah, fucking muppet.
I think there's anyone out there who somebody doesn't find attractive. We're sold this image of the conventionally attractive person, but in reality, all kinds of people around the world are constantly dating, having sex, finding people attractive, getting married. It's not only the conventionally attractive who find love or have sex. So by—
Cool fuck nuts, and I'm not gonna take someone out on a fucking pity date just because some fucking ugly dude wearing shit eyeliner tells me I should. Also, bear in mind that fucking me not wanting to have sex with someone does not mean that fucking nobody out there wants to have sex with someone. After all, your ugly trans-trending ass apparently has a fucking girlfriend. So not only do miracles happen, Justin, but that's not a universal standard. There is no universal standard for fucking attraction.
working on ourselves to dispel that idea, we can make the world a more welcoming and loving place for everybody. No
Which entirely contradicts your last point, dunce.
matter how they look. This video is a part of my Feminism with Riley series that I'm doing in collaboration with Everyday Feminism, a website dedicated to helping you stand up to and break down everyday oppression. Be sure to—
Do I need to say it again? The way you treat people and the way you treat people as sexual partners are two different things entirely. The way you treat people as people and the way you treat people as sexual partners are two different things entirely. The way you treat people as people and the way you treat people as sexual partners are two different things entirely. The way you treat people as people and—
Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about various feminist topics. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, well there we go. That explains why this video has been such a massive ball of cancerous fucking stupidity. I'm not going to bother with the rest of the fucking 20 or so seconds of this moron's jibber jabber because it's just more plugging of other people making the internet a worse fucking place for people with actual functioning brains. As I said, I had to suffer through that. You can too. I'm Damian Skyfire. Till next time.